Robbie, forget you're tall.
I'm not that tall, clearly.
All right, Robbie. Talk about your day, man. You won a match, lost a tough one. How do you feel out there?
And I felt great leading up to this whole tournament. I'm tired of doing this bullshit, you know. I'd rather be asked and talked to after I win a medal, but it's not fun doing this right now, honestly. I got to change some stuff. Got to get stronger. I mean, the guy, he's from Cuba. He beat me. He says Chile, but he's from Cuba. He was a number 2 until he defected, and it is what it is, and I lost. He played the game right, and he got the calls. So, it's hard, it's rough, but Greco had a rough tournament. It just didn't seem like anything would go our way. But my team wrestled hard. Everybody wrestled hard. Everybody kept their heads up. It's just it's a blow. It's a hard blow right now. We got to get back to, I guess, the drawing board and figure something out, change it up. I mean, I came into this place feeling great, feeling like I had the world in front of me, and I was ready to dominate. But first match, went out there, wrestled well, and it was fine, and got the win. Came off that, was going out second match feeling really great, feeling awesome. And then he controlled the tie in the wrist, the underhook in the wrist, and couldn't get away from it. And that's it. That's basically all that happened in that match. And then I tried picking it up late towards the end. I thought I almost had that duck under, but I couldn't get my head up all the way. So it's what it is.
Robbie, you touched on it was a bad tournament for Greco. You've been on the team a bunch of years in a row now. How much harder is it for you that you've been around for years?
It's hard, man. It's hard. It's a loss. When you go in like you're on top of the world, and you as you should feel like a world champ, and every match you wrestle like a world champ, and you go out to dominate. But it's still wrestling. You still have to go out there and compete, and it looks bad, on paper. But I know my guys tried hard. They all tried hard, and that's what really hurts me, is because we're gonna get blown up. Greco didn't win another medal, but everybody on this damn team is an awesome human being. And we worked our asses off. We had a camp that was harder than shit, from Hungary all the way up to this place, and everyone did it. Everyone did it. No one did not work. Everyone worked their ass off. People were going through shit, but we pulled together as a team and came here. So I know it's going to be blown up, and people are going to get on our shit and say Greco did it again, but they can go, to themselves, and we're going to be fine. We'll come back stronger. And we say it every year, but we do. We believe in ourselves. We believe in Greco-Roman wrestling in the United States. It's shit that really, when people try to put us down, and I'm going to get shit for this. People are going to blow me up on Instagram and all that bullshit. I don't give a shit. I want the world to know that, this is a hard blow, and we took it. We took our losses, but we're going to come back even stronger. Because I believe in my team, I believe in USA Wrestling, Greco-Roman Wrestling, and I believe in my coaches, and that's what it comes down to. And I'll be able to fight for them. I'll fight for anybody on my team. So
a lot of these are 1 and 2 point losses too. It's not like you're getting blown out of the water. Do you feel like guys are really close? It's just not quite getting the job done on these situations.
Small mistakes. Like the guy that beat me didn't score an offensive point except for a push out the whole tournament.
Right.
But they know that I want to lock up and throw. He played a smart game, the hold on and try to survive, and hopefully the ref goes his way. It just didn't work right there. The Estonian. That's why I literally said it's a crapshoot for this next one. Because they both wrestle the same way. The Estonian likes to collar tie and push, and the Chilean likes to freaking underhook and wrist, so it's like, and what happened towards the end of the match, they went collar tie. Who won? The Estonian. So no heavyweights. I think, I don't know, maybe not. I didn't see the first round because I was getting ready to wrestle, but I don't know if anybody else scored a offensive point in heavyweight. But that's what they do now. It's just what it is. We're destroying our sport by doing this, and as a world. You know, like people don't want to see that. And the heavyweights aren't a great representation. I like to throw people, so that's what I like to do. I like to wrestle, and you know, so I showed the first match. I tried doing it the second match, but shit happens.
Robby, everything you've said, definitely appreciate the effort. No doubt about that. With that being said, you know, when you look at the bottom line results over a fairly extended period of time, I think it's fair to say that something's missing. I don't know what it is. I'm not going to pretend to know the sport like you do. Mm-hmm. In your position, from your perspective, with your experience, when you look at U.S. Greco, what are we missing?
It's a great question. It's a tough question. You know, it's a question that I really can't be. I mean, we feel we try to figure it out every year, and we come here and it doesn't work. You know, like we try to put the pieces together. You know, even though I didn't have a great season, I won one tournament and then I lost a couple other matches, but those matches I lost were small mistakes, and I corrected them here. You know, I thought I did. I guess we just got to play the game. You know, like I got to get stronger. I got to be able to outstrength these guys and then play the game. And I mean, I still like to score, but at the same time, like shake my wrist a little. I thought I was shaking it out there when he was holding it, but maybe shake it a little more, be a little more dramatic. Play the game. Instead of scoring an offensive point, get a caution in 2 because he's holding my wrist. It's bullshit. You know, like it's hard. It's hard for me to really appreciate it. You know, like that part that's going on right now. They're happy or mad. I don't know. But it's tough. It really is. They're gonna go in. They're gonna change the rules again. I guarantee it. They're going to change the weight classes, and it's just what they're doing. It's frustrating. Like I said, I've been doing it it's my 5th team in a row, and it just, I don't know. I got to get something to click. I think right now, honestly, it's my strength. I got to get stronger, and just focus on that. You know, I thought I was strong, but then they come with this shit. You know, so
Tough question for you. With everything you've said,
yeah.
If you're a young kid in the United States, why Greco?
Because I mean. It's still. That's another great question. It's still the best sport out there in my mind. I mean, you still want to be a world champion. You still want to be an Olympic champion, and you still have the chance to throw people on their heads and choke people out. And that's why I do it. I mean, I live my dream every day. So, you know, I just got to tweak some fine things. I like I said, I didn't lose. He didn't take me down. He pushed me out twice. And then I got passivity calls on me. So it's like, I don't know. It is what it is. I mean, kids shouldn't give up on it. Maybe the next generation will be even better.
You mentioned rule changes. Do you think that plays any part in like the sport for the U.S.?
If they make rule changes?
The rule changes, yeah. Do you think that like plays any part in
with this stuff? Yeah. What we did today?
Yeah, with Greco.
I mean, typically this is a better style because they're supposed to wrestle you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a wrestler. I come here to wrestle. I don't come here to hold hands and hug each other. And that's what happened in my second match. I mean, the guy wanted to hug me and hold my wrist, and I wanted to wrestle, and I couldn't get away from it. You know, it sounds weird, but like I mean, that dude's a humongous human being. I was trying to get away from it, and it was a vice grip. I'll tempt anybody in the United States to try to get away from that. You know, I mean, and it's just is what it is. I mean, we put so much emphasis on freestyle and folk style in the United States. This is a tough sport, man. Greco-Roman is legit. Everywhere else in the world, we're trying to be there. We're trying to build it. I've been trying to build it for 5 years. It sucks, but I mean, it is what it is. I got to just keep going back to the drawing board, come back and do it again. I mean, it's it.
Talking about the team a little bit. Your role as a leader. You've got young guys on the team. You've got experienced guys on the team. I think you're probably the most experienced in terms of world teams, and you're a guy who's been right there in the medal runs before. How do you view yourself as a leader? What's your role coming off of this tournament?
I mean, just gotta say, hey guys, don't worry about it. Keep your heads up. Move on. Learn from it. I mean, I don't consider a loss. It sucks to lose, but it's a learning experience. Figure out what we got to do. I mean, like I said, I got to get stronger. I figured that out. I mean, you got to figure out. I didn't break. I didn't get pinned like the Georgian after my guy. You know, he broke. I don't break. I fought till the very end. So, I mean, I felt my conditioning was great. Everything I like, but that's what it is. I gotta talk to my guys, say, hey, this is a bump in the road. It's only the first year of the quad. I mean, we had 3 more years and to fight and to get ready, because 2019 we got to qualify spots because they're taking 2 away from us. So I mean, it's a learning experience. It sucks, but we move forward. It's what it is, you know. And I'm pretty sure my team will respond well. You know, Pat Smith is already urged to get back at it. You know, all of them. Ildar, Ellis. I mean, how many times did Ellis attempt a move in his match and kept getting called for passivity? I mean, I don't know how many times you can attack the body. Maybe his head wasn't up all the way, but he was setting up his stuff. And then right away you're gonna ding him with a caution too because he puts 2 hands on the face. This is a fight. That's what these referees don't understand. This is a fight. We're fighting. I want to kill you. You want to kill me. There's just some rules in between. That's it. It's a fight, and these refs killing our sport.